Unraveling the mystery of would, mastering past habits and routines. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our series on English language learning. Today, we are diving deeper into the fascinating world of modal verbs. We're going to explore how to use the modal verb, would, for describing past habits and routines. By the end of this video, you will be confidently using would to talk about your yesteryears. So let's get started. The first thing we need to know is that would is a modal verb. We use would primarily to talk about the past, especially to describe habits and routines that were regular in the past. Here's a classic example. When I was a child, I would play football every Saturday. Here, would indicates that playing football was a regular activity or habit in the past. When we're using would to talk about past habits and routines, the sentence structure is pretty straightforward. We begin with the subject, followed by would, and then the base form of the verb. Here it is broken down. 1. Subject plus would plus base form of the verb. Example, I would play football. This simple structure lets you talk about any regular past action or event. Now, when you want to emphasize the regularity of the habit, you can use would in combination with always. In this case, always goes right after would. The structure is as follows. 1. Subject plus would plus always plus base form of the verb. Example, I would always visit my grandparents during the summer. Remember, would always gives an extra punch to the frequency and regularity of the past habit or routine. Would can also be used in negative sentences and questions to talk about past habits. For negative sentences, the structure is 1. Subject plus would plus not, wouldn't, plus base form of the verb. Example, I wouldn't eat vegetables when I was a kid. For questions, the structure is 1. Would plus subject plus base form of the verb. Example, would you play football when you were younger? These structures expand your ability to describe past habits and routines even further. And that's it for today's lesson on using would for describing past habits and routines. Now, you have the tools to share about your past, to narrate old stories, and to describe how things used to be. We hope you found this video helpful, and remember, practice is key. Keep using would in your conversations and writings to talk about your past habits, and soon, it'll become second nature. Until next time, happy learning!